Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another episode of Sign Carvers of the Day. So for those of you that may be new to the channel, which we know there's a bunch of you, that is what we call SCOTDs. That's where you guys have great projects that you send us pictures of, and then we build an episode on our channel based around 20 of those projects. But basically these are all freehand routed signs. So if you guys are watching this and you're using kind of maybe some of our techniques or some of our products, absolutely send me a picture, eric@makeawoodsign.com, and I will add it to the group and get to it on a future episode. So if you sent me a picture between January 7th, 2025 and February 11th, 2025, it should be on this episode. Yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, we have Jeff Pedersen. This is a 7x22 pine carving liner, profile bit, 60 degree and an 1/8 inch spiral. And then he did some burning on it. So used a bunch of our bits. I love the mixture of the script and the regular lettering, uppercase lettering, along with one of our stencils, nice wildlife, and adding a burning effect to this, I think just adds to it, especially for the kind of rustic cabin kind of look. Great job, Jeff. Next we have CJ. So he's got 3 different signs here, and it looks like they're all, looks like they might be cedar, but I love the fact that he scalloped all of them. And he's got some really cool stuff here. So CJ, another great one. You don't see rounded stuff too often with scallops. Normally we do scallops, we do them on square edges, but I really like them the way you've done the scalloping all the way around on these rounded corners. Great job, buddy. Next we have Kyle Bingaman. So this is 24-inch black walnut slab. And this is the logo for the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Cleveland Browns. Man, just killed it. I really like the idea that you added the color to this, because walnut, as cool as it is, sometimes the black on there doesn't show up really well, but you adding the color to that really makes these logos stand out. Great job, Kyle. Next we have Craig France, and he is from New Hampshire. This is 5/4 cedar, and he posted this online. This is one of our stencils. I think it's our Puppy Paw Love stencil, and he posted it online and sold 5 of them. Great job, dude. Very nicely done, Craig. Keep up the great work, buddy. Next we have Mike Powell, another one of the guys that have been following us for a long time. First class sign carver. Mike is truly a gifted sign carver and sign maker. Terrific job. So this one, the top is a sapele, and the bottom one is cedar. And if you don't know what sapele, that is a hardwood, kind of an exotic, but it's got a beautiful grain to it. Mike just makes really killer stuff. The top one, he actually donated that to a fundraiser, and it brought like $550 at the fundraiser. Great job. Mike, you killed it. Just like always, buddy. Great work, my friend. Next we have Danny Alford, and this is a dog bowl feeder. Another great product. If you guys are looking for a product that you can personalize and customize, this is probably as good as you can get, because people love to spend money on their pets. Terrific job. I love it. Got our Western letters on there, plus some of our little template designs. Great job, Danny. Next we have David Fees, and this one is a 24-inch round. He used the carving liner, the profile bit, and the 90 bit. And this is a wedding present, which I'm sure I went over like gangbusters, because this is absolutely beautiful job, David. Again, David's a really, really good sign carver. Been following us for a while. Terrific job, David. I wouldn't be surprised if that brought you more business. This one's really cool, from Trent Weatherman. I hope I got that right, Trent. And really cool. He shows the printout and then the final product and the Iron Man logo there. Terrific job, buddy. Very cool. and you obviously got your transfer process down well. Next we have Keith Hunter. This looks like it's done on a piece of blue pine. I love the fact that it's got the staining of the beetle kill pine, and this design is absolutely spectacular. I don't think I've ever seen this one, but I really, really like it. This is one of those ones that when you see it, you go, wow, that would transfer over to a wood carving for sure. And this one definitely does that. Great job, Keith. Next we have Paul Pickford, and again, like the last one, this is one of those ones when you see the artwork, and especially it just being black and white and silhouette, just transferred over amazingly. Looks like he did it on a cutting board or maybe a serving tray, but terrific job, Paul. Absolutely beautiful. Again, another one of those that you could probably sell on a regular basis. Next we have Dan Mell. And this is his 5th sign. I don't know how big it is, but it looks like it's at least 3 foot long. The fact that it's on a love seat there. Terrific job, Dan, especially for just starting out. That Porsche logo, there's some pretty fine lines in there, and you killed it, man. You really, it looks like you might have used a carving liner on that. Really, really nice work, Dan, especially for just starting out. Next, we have Keith McNeely. This is a 15-inch round from Lowe's. Used the profile bit, the 90-degree bit, and our Western letters. And the color on there is, I've got the fact that he used alcohol colors. So it's almost like food coloring type of thing, but I like when you can use color like that on outset pieces and be able to have the grain show through. Looks really, really cool, Keith. Great job, buddy. And scallops on a round, great idea. Looks terrific, man. Next we have Brian Hacken, and this is on cedar plywood, which I don't know that I've ever seen cedar plywood, but this is for a co-worker's son, obviously a huge Kobe Bryant fan. Terrific job. It looks really, really nice. I'm sure that the picture doesn't even do it justice, but I love the purple and the yellow. Lakers, in case you guys don't know, that's Lakers colors. Terrific job, Brian. I'm sure his son loved it. Next we have John White. Beautiful sign. Looks like Eastern red or Western red cedar. He's a brand new sign carver, and wow, for being a brand new sign carver, John, you really did a great job. Absolutely beautiful. The wood that you picked was terrific. I like the notch corners. Great gloss finish on there. Terrific job, John. Absolutely love it. Next we have Roy Smith. Roy's been with us again a long time. He used the carving liner, the profile bit, the spiral upcut bit. This is a 14 by 24. Looks like it's cedar, but kind of hard to tell for sure. But great job on the colors. Everything looks good on it. I like the shape of the sign. Terrific job, Roy. Absolutely killed it, man. Beautiful work. Next we have Dan Falio. This is a 5 by 17 cedar. Used our 60-degree bit. Again, our Puppy Paw Love stencil, I think is what he used. And then he personalized it with tank at the top. Great idea. That's really a good idea. I don't think I've seen this before, but personalizing one of those, that's a terrific idea. Probably bring a lot of sales. Great job, buddy. Next we have Kyle Watkins. Christmas present for his aunt, carved and hand painted. Terrific job. I'm sure she absolutely loves it. The artwork is great. The finishing is great. The painting is terrific. And it's a terrific idea. Great job for a Christmas present. I'm sure your aunt absolutely loves it. Next we have Cole Hanset. This is really spectacular. If you guys really look close at this, it's black walnut, it's a boot jack. He used the carving liner and the 1/8-inch spiral, and then what he did is used white epoxy to fill in the cow skull there. And then if you look really close, You can see on one side and the bottom, he actually wood burnt some barbed wire in there. And man, just classic look. It's got a beautiful finish on it. Walnut is definitely the right choice for this because it's nice and hard and just looks spectacular with the white epoxy as a great contrast. Terrific job, Cole. Absolutely beautiful, buddy. Next, we have Tim Kearns. This is, both of these are 12 by 24, used construction pine, and these are two of Tim's favorite charities. So these, terrific job on these. They're both cedar, or excuse me, they're both pine. That top one kind of looked like cedar, so he definitely did some staining on that. But great job on both of these, Tim. I'm sure your charities absolutely loved them. Hope they raised some money for them. And last but not least, we have a brand new sign carver, Mike Brown. This is 3 of his first signs. In case you don't know who Bocephus is, that's Hank Williams Jr. I'm sure many of you know that, but there might be some youngins out there that don't. Anyway, these are all done on cedar. Looks like cedar pickets to me. Terrific job, Mike. I hope you're having fun, man. Keep it up. You're off to a great start. Those look terrific. All right, there you go, guys. That is another episode of Sign Carvers of the Day. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or want to send me your submissions for Sign Carvers of the Day, again, my email is eric@makeawoodsign.com. And if you guys need any supplies, at makeawoodsign.com. We've got hundreds and hundreds of products on there. We'd appreciate you going over there and checking it out and see if there's anything you need. And in the meantime, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again for watching, guys. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.